G'day comrade subscribers. Yes, it is about time I finish this off. It's been a while, so I got stuck. So this is the FA-11 Casio, FA-11, which is the docking station for the Casio PB-770. Problem with this is that the data recorder, the cassette player doesn't work. So maybe a belt or something, but I got stuck trying to get to the mechanism. So we've got the battery there, which I probably should, I don't know, I'll have to have a look at my last video. I'm not sure what the plan was with this, whether I was going to replace this or not. I don't think it holds charge, and it's an odd L shape. Anyway, but yes, I need to try and get to the cassette mechanism, which wasn't too difficult, which wasn't too easy. The problem is everything's bloody soldered. There's no plugs that I can unplug. So yeah, Japanese integration. So yeah, try and fix this today. Don't know whether desoldering the battery will give me a little bit more. Desolder the battery, then that'll give me a little bit more flexibility, I think. I'm not going to desolder this for the printer, although it's probably worth taking a photo just in case one of the wires breaks off. I know what order it was in. Okay. Turn on the soldering iron. Let's get started. Probably looked at it before, but here's the battery. As you can see, it's yeah, look to be C-cell size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in total. Yeah, 6 volts. Yeah, okay, so 1.2 volts each. That would make sense. Open it up. So you can see here 1985. That's all the details. So I don't know if you're going to be able to buy a replacement this time. What's that, 39 years? 39 years ago. But we can always try and make a replacement. So this is, so obviously the, where I put it, the computer itself has got its own batteries in there. AA's, but then you've got the docking station has this as well, which obviously would power the cassette drive, would power the printer, and I guess also power the machine, and of course rechargeable. So, but yeah, let's have a look. Although I already know what's going to be in there, so it's just all heat shrinked. There we go. And then just about there. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Although, yeah, if you feel internally, it's just a pair of C-cells, yep, connected together. So that's what we need to replace somehow. Obviously all just connected in series. Very well made. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. So still a bit fiddly to get into. We've got all these fine wires, because we've got these bits of cardboard here, which I guess are grounded. You know, they've got metallized cardboard on the other side. So, yeah, hang on. I think maybe I could work on it still. Yeah, work on it like this. Okay, so I removed 4 screws on this board, which means this board can come off now. All very interesting. Alright. Capacitors all look okay. I know I should replace the capacitors, but everything looks okay so far on that board. So we've got power input there as well. That's a beefy resistor. Okay, so, but we're getting closer to the mechanism. So it looks like we're going to have to unscrew from this side, and then the mechanism might come out. So it feels like we might. Let's take this. We don't really need all this shielding, do we? Maybe we do. Let's move just a smidgen that way. That makes it a bit easier for me. So this is, again, this is connected to purple wire. Okay, so alright, we didn't need to remove that. That's good, because I wasn't sure if there was a screw there or not. It's not, so we could just leave that back on if we want. But looks like we've got 4 screws. So I'll remove those. See if we get the mechanism out finally. Okay, oh, there we go, finally, okay. God, I hate working on Japanese stuff. Okay. So did I need to remove that board? Let's have a look actually. 1, 2. Yeah, I need to remove it to get to that corner screw there. Yeah, it's just this one screw there that wasn't able to get to. So I did actually have to remove that. I could. Yeah, hang on. Okay. Oh, pain in the ass. So of course we've got wires going all over the place. So we do have external cassette in over here, which seems to be, that's what this black or purple and black. Maybe, no, that goes to that. Oh, pain in the ass. All right, let me figure this out. Right, I can see what the problem is. Got a belt here. That's not where it should be, so that's why the cassette drive isn't working, but it's not. So we've got this bunch of wires going through that little hole there, and they go off all over the place. None of them are connected. I guess what I really should do is actually just take the time to document where the wires go, desolder them, because they do look like pretty easy to solder back on. Yeah, I might do that. Just disconnect all these wires so I can get that free. I think I'm done. And okay. Okay, so that's easier now. But we'll see how it goes. Because some of them are kind of color coded. So you've got W for white, BL for blue, BK for black, P for purple, but then these ones over here definitely were not. You would think it was BK for black, Y for yellow, but no. W for white, no, that was red. GR for green, no, that was kind of orange. So these, yeah. So I've disconnected those. I've disconnected these. I've disconnected one from up here, so power input. I've disconnected nothing from there. I think disconnected one from down there. Anyway, problem for later. There we go. So here's the actual mechanism. And you can see here we've got this rubber band there, or belt, sorry, has come off. So let me pull it apart a bit more and see. Okay. Making a note of where everything's come from, of course. What type of screw is that? It's an even smaller screw. It's an even smaller screw. Okay, okay. We can handle that. Hang on. Okay, let's try again. That's a bit better. Sorry, I know, dead air, I know. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to disconnect this as well. Okay. Oh dear. I'm going to go work on the Osborne after this, that'll be quite pleasant. Okay, that comes out. Just move that a little bit, can I? Can I move it? Oh, I don't want to desolder more shit. Alright, so that's the, I guess that would be the input or the output for the play head or for the record head. I guess I'm going to have to desolder them. So make a note, black and white. How can I move it a bit? Fangulo. Okay, looks like it might have come off that. That's probably, looks like there should be a belt there, doesn't it? The belt looks okay. It doesn't look broken. Okay, what's that? Okay, so this is more bloody screws. So just to move this a bit more out of the way, it looks like I can maybe, there's some plastic here. So I'll just unscrew that. And then I can, oh, I still can't, oh bloody hell, man. Okay, green and yellow. Green and yellow. Oh, still won't let me because of this side here. Yellow and green. Should have taken a photo so I don't have to play the video back. You're going to let me? So this wire here has a little bit of slack. Untwist it. There we go. Finally, almost. I should just disconnect this as well, shouldn't I? So that's the motor there, so it looks like this is the power cable for the motor. Oh, very simple little switch there. Okay, but I think we can just about see the mechanism as we want. Ah, that broke off anyway. Very, very fine wire. Okay, oh, I'm not looking forward to putting this back together. Okay, so that wire there's connected to that switch. Those wires there are connected to that switch. Okay, this is the belt here. Okay, so it should be on that bottom. Looks like it should be on that bottom one there. I wonder how it came off. Should see if there is a... Actually, I should look through the service manual perhaps. Would have told me how to disassemble it without pulling everything apart. Alright, let me fiddle with this belt. I might leave it for there for now. I know that's probably a bit risky, but... So I'm not really sure where this belt's supposed to go. This has got like a groove on it. And so does this one, so I can see it maybe going around like that, but it's still too loose. I don't see, it's got a bottom runner there. Oh, is it even on? Oh, it's not even on it. That's probably why it's too loose. Alright, let's take this top belt off. See if I can hook it out. Whose idea was this? Okay, there's the belt. Okay, it's on the bottom runner now. Still, okay. It's on the bottom runner, but it's still too loose. So I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure how it's supposed to go. Unless the belt maybe has been stretched. So that kind of looks like how it would go. It's just a little bit too loose, so that's probably why it came off then. So maybe that's the problem when that belt goes on like that. Can I get it out? Oh, I'm gonna have to disconnect. Probably look, there's two small screws there. I can take that off. Am I going to get this put back together? Well, if anything, hopefully this is maybe of some use. If you have one of these docking stations and the tape's not working. I'll just very quickly take this off. So I'll have, I'll put photos and stuff on my Patreon. Well, I probably should have taken photos of the board before I... There we go. So I've got the belt off. That is the belt. It does look like it is a little deformed. This belt's okay, it seems. Seems to be the same size actually. That's because that's thicker. So that seems to be okay. So that's the main running belt there. And this one here seems to be the same size. Don't get them confused. Alright, try and find service manual. I don't know if it's going to tell me what size belts. That goes back on like that. Okie dokie. I think that'll be it for now. I need to go find a belt because there's no point putting it all back together until I got the replacement belt. Isn't that right? Okay, so I might get back onto my Osborne today. I've got a double density. Oh, there's the herd of elephants upstairs. Got a double density upgrade board for my Osborne, so I can finally use all the double density disc images on my Gotek. Oh, okay, that's where the little piezo speaker is. There we go. So those go back there, that goes on there, they go back onto there. That's where we are at the moment. Need to find that second, although there's 3 belts, there's a third belt over here as well. That's just the, that'd be just for the counter. Where'd the belt go? Jump over, no? Where'd the belt go? Over there. So this one does seem a little deformed. And I'm assuming it goes round, round and round. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't get it fixed in this video. But yeah, any suggestions, especially the experts out there that work on these things, that would be great. Anyway, bye for now.